For problem number 24, I have taken the liberty, since we had a common denominator, I could split it out into two separate fractions. That's nice because now I can look at this as 2 plus 2 times huge times sine of huge all over huge squared plus e, and all these huges are negative, e to the negative huge over another huge squared where that huge is negative. Well, all of the squareds become positive, and anytime the denominator is growing faster than the numerator, then that will go to 0, especially when sine balances between -1, 0, 1, and cycles back and forth like a periodic function. So a periodic function times negative huge divided by huge squared, all of this goes to 0 because the denominator is growing bigger than the numerator. Now the next one, when we have a negative exponent, that's like saying 1 over e to the huge divided by huge squared. Well, hopefully you can see that 1 divided by big is going to be small, and if I have 0 divided by something huge, this whole term is going to go to 0. So really I have the limit of 2 plus 0 plus 0, or 2.